This is Reigns. I originally bought this actually as an iPhone game, and I hadn't tried it out for a long time. It was just sort of sitting there waiting for me to try it until my friend Matt sent me a copy of the game for free on Steam, which I appreciate because I ended up actually playing it, and it's super interesting. It's perfectly appropriate for today because today's going to be a short stream, and it's a short game. Well, the point of the game is to try to make it last as long as you can, but I'm not very good at that. And there's a lot working to prevent you. So you start out as the ruler of a kind of medieval but slightly fantastical kingdom, and you start with just one goal at first: govern at least 5 years. Well, I think I can probably do that. So the game is controlled kind of like Tinder. Every choice is about swiping left or swiping right. So am I the young king? Well, I suppose I am. Over here. So you're the one who usurped my throne and sent me to this dungeon to rot for eternity. No, I didn't think I'd done that. Well, you're in charge of this mess now. Good luck with that. They're all pretty crazy, you'll see. Who? Just try to keep a balance between the 4 powers to keep your head on its shoulders. So that's these guys up here. And actually, I should probably switch. Where is it? I think the lower left corner is actually probably the better place for my face. So let's go down there. Alright. So I've got these 4 powers in the kingdom. That's the church, the people, the army, and the merchants. And I'm trying to keep them all happy enough that they don't murder and depose me. And they're basically always trying to make themselves miserable and murder and depose me. So, yeah, I'll try. I heard strange noises in the castle last night. We should have more guards patrolling. So I get to say yes to this army guy, or I can say no. And you see there's little dots that appear. Those tell you the magnitude of the effect on each of these factors, on each of these powers in the kingdom, but not the direction. So I know this will affect these 3 if I say yes. It'll probably cost money, so it'll make, the money people unhappy. And it might bother the people too, but I bet it'll make the army happy. So let's say yes. Oh, I'm wrong. So here's something I don't understand about this game. I've played it, a few times before. The army seems to get sad when I do things that they ask me to do, which is strange. I can't, like the other ones, I feel like I can do okay at predicting what the effect is going to be on them. I cannot predict the army. Sometimes they're happy that I do the things they asked, and sometimes they're not. Anyway, the series of events here is a very, very random. It happens differently every time. You never and it also springboards off your own actions quite a bit, so it's really hard to tell what's going to happen. So we get a message from Pippin. Islanders are menacing us. We should attack them before they attack us. So I could say yes. That might make the army... I think that will make them less powerful. I think it'll reduce them. And if I say no, it has no effect at all. Well, let's say no. So, but the Islanders were attacking my people and my financial interests, so those went down since I didn't stop them. So, Cloudcraft was just playing Astroneer with Dan. Well, I'm glad you guys are playing together. That's pretty cool. I haven't yet found a chance to play while you guys are on, but I think it'd be fun to join in. The river drop is dry again. We should build a dam. So that'll cost a lot of money and make the people happy. If I don't, it'll make the people really sad. Well, the dam seems good. So that's getting pretty bad, though. I gotta do something that'll make me some money. This dam will limit the Vikings' access to water. Are you sure you want to proceed? Oh, they'll make the Vikings mad, is what this guy's telling me. So, yeah, let's do it. For some reason, they got happier from that. A new farming technique has just considerably improved the harvest. What do you want to do with this income? We can share it, or we can just keep it. So this one doesn't have a negative effect on the other guys, and I need money, so I think I'm just going to keep that. Oh, hey. I just got the greedy achievement. I would like to sing a song for your majesty. It's called The Fool and His Majesty. Guybrush Loose Tongue, huh? Eventually, over time, this guy can turn into Donald Trump, which I find hilarious. Sure. Go ahead. It was a long time ago, a poor fool was singing alone, a sad, very sad song. He had a majestic pet as a companion, a very dark and ugly beast. But nice and clean, with a constant wagging tail. Thank you. Yay, I governed 5 years. That was my first achievement I was going for. Okay, so Cloudcraft says if I send the army somewhere, that typically makes them less powerful. But if I keep them here and have them do defensive actions, it makes them more powerful. The problem was that particular choice, the very first one I made in this game, was about keeping them here and having them defend people. So it feels inconsistent sometimes. Anyway, our beautiful capital smells of garbage half the year. Let's build a sewer system. Seems good. The Queen of the South would like to help us in our effort to repel the invading armies. So I like the idea of help. Is this going to make the army sad or happy? I don't know. Happy. Okay, great. Grr, says Pippin. Who's in charge of this bird? A great fires destroy your castle, my lord. Save the treasury or save the garrison. You know what? I can afford more garrison than treasury. Let's save the treasury. I'm so sorry, everyone. The eastern baronies are regrouping under the banner of a terrible warlord. Send the army. So I can send them. It'll make them more unhappy. Or I think I can afford this a little better. Let's not send the army. Oh, man. That was a pretty hard hit. The Kingdom of the South claims you've betrothed their young princess. Declining may trigger a war. Can't really afford a war, so let's say yes. The East and the South are coordinating attack against the kingdom. Should we ask the West for help? Yeah. Oh man, I'm totally running out of money now. We may have a problem. A monk has started to bite his brothers and it's spreading fast. Werewolves? General! This is probably a case of lycanthropy. I don't deal with that. I command you to deal with it! He puts the monks in prison. They confessed under the torture that they were indeed werewolves. I have a child here trying to get into the camera. Okay. Hello there. Werewolves? I don't think so, no. You should call that cruel lack of physical activity. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Okay. There's been an explosion in the capital. We don't exactly know what happened. Should we close the gates? We can't afford to close the gates. It costs us too much money. We lost the war, my king. We have to accept our enemy's conditions.
Is it a king?
I think both of these are going to be bad. Oh, your country is ruined, my lord. Merchants and nobility own everything. What? What? Oh, you're tortured and your body is thrown to the dogs. Your name becomes an insult. Oh, the king is dead. Robert the Young. So I got an epithet. I like that when I get an achievement, I get an epithet on my name. Bloink. Okay, so, and this whole thing turns into a timeline now, where, like, each king reigns for a certain number of years, and I try to make those reigns as long as I can. And so now I've got new achievements I can go for. Win a duel, recruit the doctor, meet the devil, and those will all give me different epithets. Let's see here. Some folks are happy to have another creeper on my stream here. Are you the young king? Yes. I'm just kidding. We've been through this. That's a curse, you see. I'm not sure. We'll remember each and every king of this dynasty.
Wait.
What?
Is that a king?
That is a king, yeah.
He's still saying stuff?
He is still saying stuff. It is said that only the devil will allow us to blissfully forget the cursed kings. But does he even exist? I think he's my dog. That is an interesting lack of faith. I would love to be free, though. Me too. Slowly drifts away. The Queen of the South is offering you 40 books. We should build a library. Yes, I agree. My lord, a good doctor just saved the life of my nephew. He's a bit of a magician. He is here now.
Yay!
Yeah, let's let him in. Yeah, recruited the doctor.
The doctor
This is basically Meister Qyburn, which is kind of scary. So I've got new cards in the deck that are all about what this guy can do.
Which one?
I'm a doctor, alchemist, and poisoner. I can handle life for you, or a death occasionally.
Do a life.
You want to do life? Okay, I'll focus on the life part. That's what makes our people happy. Church isn't happy that I'm turning down an option. The eastern baronies are attacking. We'll only prevail by enlisting the population. So I say yes or no? You know what? I can afford more population than I can afford army right there. All right. An earthquake destroyed a large part of the capital. The city guard awaits your orders, so I can either save the victims, prevent pillaging.
Save the victim.
Save the victims? Okay, here we go. I'm glad I have a little conscience on my shoulder, but unfortunately, we ran out of money. Oh, and they found my body in a ditch. Oh, that went even worse.
You're the king?
I'm the king. That went even worse than last time. Oh man, I recruited the doctor though, so I can meet a witch, a devil.
Well, I want you to do all the good things.
Okay, well, deciding which ones are the good ones is hard because, you know, if I make a good choice, but then it gets me killed and my kingdom is ruined, how good was it? You know, it's kind of hard to decide sometimes.
Well, if it's too good, then some stuff will go bad.
Yeah, exactly. It's a balancing act. Let's see here. A ship has been quarantined. It may be the plague. Shall we quarantine the whole port? That'll cost a lot of money. Or we could lose some people. I don't know. What do you think? Spend a lot of money or lose some people?
Spend money.
Okay, we're going to spend money. That's expensive, but I think we saved some people. This is the coldest winter of the last 30 years. After the weak harvest, your people are starving. Let's give them our supplies, or I can't help the people. Should I say I can't help, or should I give them my stuff?
Give them some.
Give them some? Okay. Oh! Wow, we ran out of money again! Oh no! And we're dead in a ditch by the side of the road. This game is teaching us some weird lessons, isn't it? We keep making good choices, but it keeps just punishing us.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll be better off next time.
It's because they put us in another ditch.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a different one.
Yeah. Yes, Lord Fortuitous, it is Offspring that you hear. Kirsu says the kid is a softie, Jeff.
I'm here so I have someone to talk to.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, we're going to have to quit in just like 10 minutes or something to get you to school.
Yeah.
We should attack the Kingdom of the South. They're growing stronger every day.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Okay, we'll not attack them. Woof, woof. Should we follow the dog? Yes, go with the dog. He brings you to the forest. Be nice. He stops in front of a bright orange mushroom. Let's eat the mushroom. Clarity. So, when you eat the mushroom that the dog gets you get the advantage of actually seeing the real values of all of these things. So you can actually tell exactly how much you're doing. It seems like the bird was carrying a message, but it's not there anymore.
50 monies.
Let's look on the windowsill. Find a torn paper with a partial message. Arm. Arm?
50 monies.
This message must be important. Let me send some men to the borders. So sometimes it won't tell you what this is about. So,
Do yes.
let's say yes. Okay, it costs money, but the army's happy. We heard about a young princess being held against her will in Dark Rock Castle. Should we go save her or think it's a trap?
Go save her.
Go save her? Okay. My horse! You ride to Dark Rock in full armor, proud, glorious, and glittering. Breathing fire. Are you the king? Are you here for the damsel? Yes. Oh good, there, take her. But nobody's killing anyone. You're here for the girl? Here she is. End of story. Okay. My hero. Yes. Are you back, sire? Did you enjoy our little entertainment? The dragon was not cheap. Who paid? He didn't tell me. So one thing I liked, so that dragon thing was pretty cool. I love that they created a structure for this game where you're just making these choices. Like every year you make a choice and things go up and down. And that's sort of the baseline. But then they totally abused that system to make weird things happen. So we've only played a little bit into the game so far. But if we play further, we're going to get weird encounters with the devil, which are handled differently. We're going to have like exploring a dungeon, which is different. Like it all uses the same simple yes or no, left or right mechanic. But the things that happen in this game just get weirder and weirder and weirder over time. I met a strange lady well versed in the ancient arts of plants and dreams. Would you like to meet her? Yes, I want to meet the witch. I met the witch. And I just...
Oh, you're supposed to meet the witch.
Yep, and I got an epithet for it.
Okay.
He helped you understand the laws of nature and the limits of humankind. So I can say, be sneaky, and that makes the church happy. Or I can say, yes, and then that makes the church sad, but it makes other people happy. Should I make the church happy, or should I make the church sad and other people happy?
I really want people happy.
So which one, the church or the other people?
People.
Other people? Okay.
Yeah.
The Vikings are attacking us. We should defend our kingdom from the north. Okay, so I can say attack, which costs them something, or let's defend. Yes. What? Yeah, when it's time to take you to school, we are going to end. Our flag should be changed. It's really not fashionable. What are the options? So we can make a blue pig with a purple crown, says the jester. Nobody likes the jester's idea. No. Okay. Your people in the north are superstitious and impious. Build more churches?
That's so funny.
So that'll cost an unknown amount of money, but it'll make these folks happy. Or we can say no, but it'll make the church sad.
I want everybody here to be happy.
Happy? Okay, well, let's make them happy, and it's costing us some money. We're going to have to find a way to get more money. The people of a western village...
Wait, the witch?
Okay, so there's going to be goblins. Let's let the church take care of the goblins. Dan 31 is calling you the real power behind the stream.
What? Why?
Because you're in charge. You're making so many choices.
Oh, okay.
The estuary of the River Drop is a dangerous swamp for travelers. We should sanitize the whole area. I'd love to, but it will cost me too much money, and I think we're going to lose. So I think I have to say no.
Yes, say no. Because you have too less money.
So that made some people unhappy, but it's all I can do. There are too many people to execute. I need help from the army.
Make people happy.
Yeah, let's make the people happy. And the army can afford it. A fine company of your drunken soldiers ransacked an abbey. We want justice. So do we punish the soldiers, or do we say no to the church? The soldiers did something bad. Maybe we should punish them.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. The soldiers got mad about that, but what can I do? They did something wrong. Let's see here. A group of people have become enraged and are now hunting witches. Are we allowed to kill if necessary? Should we kill witches or not kill witches?
I want to kill the bad witches.
Okay, but the problem is, what if they accidentally kill some good witches? I think we should say no, because they might accidentally kill good witches. One of our friends is a witch. Let's say no, so they don't kill our friend. Apparently, this derangement was caused by rye grain poisoning. Should we burn our stocks? Well, should we burn all the food?
No.
No. Okay, let's not burn all the food.
Because
the poisoning got difficult to control. Oh no! The people are looking for a scapegoat. They've killed the priest and the general!
What happened?
They're getting mad about the poisoned grain. Oh man.
Wait, I didn't know some grain got poisoned.
Oh yeah, no, we gotta pay attention to this stuff.
Bread got poisoned because...
Yeah, I think so. Let's send the army to stop it.
Teacher.
Oh, she says I can teach you a few things about magic.
Yes.
Yes? Okay. We're running out of money, though. First, you have to prove worthy of my time. Okay. Pronounce the holy word Zagando in the Eastern fashion.
7 coins.
I think I've tried Zlamwo before and it was wrong, so let's try Aboep.
Aboep? Why?
Well done! Now, what would you like to... It's interesting. This is one where it's like I just had to learn it by losing once and then succeeding at random later. Now, what would you like to learn? I don't know.
I don't know.
A way to learn happiness? Should we learn happiness?
Yeah.
Why would you need a spell for that? Happiness is neither a trick nor a trinket. I don't know. I still want it. I can't give you happiness, but maybe I can remove something that makes you unhappy. The crown?
No.
The queen?
No. Don't remove anything.
I can't. I am stuck. I have to say either remove the queen, my wife, or remove the crown and make me not king anymore. Which one should I do?
I don't know.
This is such a hard choice now. That's what witches do sometimes. Sometimes they make you make really hard choices. I think we should give up the crown. We shouldn't let her do anything to our wife. That'd be sad. Let's say the crown. No one saw you again after that day. Only your crown remained. The king is dead.
Oh, we should have done wife.
Oh, but I just would feel too guilty.
We should have done wife.
Alright, well let's...
That kills the king.
Well, you know what? I think if we tried another game, if it lasted long enough, we would risk making you late to school. So I think we need to quit. But this is a really cool game. I gotta say, I mean, I'm kind of glad we didn't...
Is it time for me to go to school?
It's almost time for you to go to school. It's not quite, but if we kept playing, we might be late. So we're gonna quit. But I gotta say, this game, Reigns, is really cool, and I'm actually kind of glad we didn't have much time for it, because the way that it takes its really simple mechanics and then surprises you with what they do is a big part of enjoying the game. So the game is really cheap. I'd encourage people to go out and check it out, because I've really enjoyed all the little surprises that I've run into.
I have too.
Yeah, she has too. So, all right, well, let's say goodbye to this game.
Yeah. But, is there a way to save the game?
Yeah, it's automatically saved.
Oh.
So... that was Reigns. Do you want to say goodbye?
Bye-bye.
Stick your hand there and
Bye-bye.
say, bye, everybody.
Bye-bye, everybody. Bye.